Hello again, YouTube viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with me, Mr. Math. We're still here in Rito Town, but not for much longer. I want to see what's over here. That looks pretty interesting. Oh! A Korok offering. Yeah, definitely wanted to see this. And let's get an apple out. There we go. Yeah, this one was pretty easy to find. And now some ore. What do I have that's good for ore rocks? This thing. The stone smasher. Since I'm smashing stones, might as well. More luminous stone. Okay. How much of that do I have now? 57 of them. I almost have enough to get 6 diamonds. Is there any more? Or just the one remaining? Okay. One more piece of luminous stone and I will have enough for 60 diamonds. And now, off to this shrine. Since I got really good cold resistance, I should be okay out here. Wow, yeah, it is really cold out here. Mounted Bokoblins. Look how the temperature gauge just plunged. The Shao Warvo Shrine. I guess it's a good thing after all that I drank an elixir that had 2 things of cold resistance. So, yeah, after I'm finished here, I'll just fast travel back to Rito Village and then talk to the leader. And is this going to be a combat shrine or a puzzle shrine? Looks like a puzzle shrine. Okay. So Shah Warvo wants me to do some flying, it would appear. Path of Hidden Winds? Hidden Winds? Okay. It doesn't look particularly well hidden to me. I mean, it's right there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, let's get some better armor on. I really need to upgrade this to 3-star strength. Alright, and is this weapon good enough? I think this weapon's good enough. Oh yeah, look at that. It's just a tiny one. No problem. Okay, now that one's going to be kind of... probably not difficult, but... interesting. Let's use that word. Okay. You know, I realize this is just a game, but I still get kind of spooked by heights. When I know that there is nothing but an infinite bottomless pit below me. Is this what you meant by hidden winds? How do I get the rest of the way up? Where's the wind current there? Not quite enough to get me up on the platform. Okay, well. Path of Hidden Winds, okay. So here's the question, why are there two platforms? It might just be superfluous. Again... Okay. That answers that question. And yeah, nothing over there. Okay. Yep, just the hidden wind in the title of the shrine. No additional treasure chest or anything. Okay. Yeah, we are finished here, that's for sure. And I think my cold resistance disappeared. If it did, that means I'm going to have to depart from the cold area pretty quickly. Nope, I still have it. Okay. Okay, those are the black bokoblins. Now I'm kind of curious. What exactly is up here? The flight range. Huh. So that fellow at the Rito stables told me about this place. What? No, I wanted the bow. Can I have the bow, please? Wow, that's pretty weak. Okay, my cold resistance is rapidly disappearing. Okay, I think what I have to do is fly through the air and shoot the targets. And maybe a rapid draw bow would be best for such an exercise. But later. For now, let's go back to Rito Village, like I was saying, and actually proceed with the plot. Probably that big fat owl guy is who I need to talk to. Oh, it's getting late at night. Maybe I should wait till the morning. Chances are everyone's asleep by now. Ow. Welcome. Ow. What's the matter? No offense, but this is not your concern. That cursed monster. Fair enough. Aren't you going to say good morning to me? Yeah. I'm not ready to say good morning yet. Okay, go back to sleep then. Hello. Please, now is not a good time. Okay. I guess I just have to finish Cass's shrine quests to make him come back. So, Mr. Big Fat Owl Guy, what do you have to say? Ah, a visitor. Welcome to... Oh! That object on your hip, could it be? Forgive me, where are my manners? I am Kaneli, elder of Rito Village. Now then, is that not a Sheikah slate dangling from your hip? That's right. Oh my, so it is true. That means you must be a champion like Master Rivali, one of the few able to board Divine Beast Vah Medoh. No, what am I thinking? The champions have all been dead for 100 years. This boy must be a mere descendant, an inheritor of the Sheikah slate. Ah, forgive me. Champion descendant, if you would listen to this old man's request, you would have my eternal gratitude. Oh, absolutely, I'll listen. Thank you, truly. Now that I know you have the blood of a champion, there is something I must ask of you. How shall I put this? I would like you to deal with Divine Beast Vah Medoh, the giant beast circling above us. Only a chosen one, a champion, can stop a divine beast. You must enter the beast and bend it to your will. I tried explaining this to the more headstrong Rito warriors, but they wouldn't listen to reason. Teba and Hearth tried to confront Medoh, but it did not go well, and Hearth was injured. Teba escaped unscathed, but I fear he now plans to face Medoh alone. As a descendant of the champions, perhaps you can help us. Please, find Teba. If you work together, you may be able to stop Divine Beast Vah Medoh. Okay. And the marker's kind of sort of here, but not actually here, so it must be down below. And you know, I really should go to the Shrine to Hylia down at the bottom and turn in some of these spirit orbs. I have 9 of them now. Is that him? Nope. That's not him. Okay. Must be even further down then. Ah, the inn. Snore. A Hylian type of place.
Oh.
Ah.
Only Stalkoblins have reason to be up this late, traveler. This is Swallow's Roost, Rito Village's premier and only inn. A standard bed will run you 20 rupees. A Rito down bed will cost you 80. Rito down?
Ah.
The Rito down bed is made using only genuine Rito feathers. I will warn you, sleep a night on this bed and you will never want to sleep on a stable bed ever again. Should you not wake up full of energy in the morning, I'll eat my own tail feathers. Guaranteed. Well, you know what? I've been hearing all about these soft beds and whatnot. Let's give it a shot. How late would you like to sleep? Until morning, please. That's different from the usual sleeping music. Wow. It gave me that extra stamina wheel in addition to the extra hearts that I expected. Good morning. Did you sleep well on the Rito down bed? Alright, take care. That was neat. Morning.
Oh!
Welcome to the Swallow's Roost, the finest inn this side of Death Mountain. Our inn is the perfect place to snooze your troubles away. Troubles? Haven't you seen it? That monster just appeared one day. It's been terrorizing the village non-stop. We can't take much more of this. Look, I'm just running my mouth here. If you want to know the details, talk to the elder on the top floor. I already talked to him. I have to find... what's his name, who has ambitions of being the champion. Let's get more stamina. I wonder, is there a maximum amount of stamina you can have? Your being overflows with vigor. There's no need to increase your stamina wheel further. So the answer to my question is yes. I don't want more heart containers right now. Okay, so where is this would-be Rito champion? Is he over here, perhaps? No, he's definitely up. Huh. So where is he exactly? Can't seem to find him. Don't climb that, like. This is interesting. I wonder what's out here. Something worth climbing up to, I wonder? Oh, there's some ore down there. Okay, well. Wrong button. Let's put on the climbing gear. Make it easier to get back up. And then what have we here? Opal. Okay. Couple opals. Okay. And some rock salt, of course. I guess every chunk of ore helps. now, let's climb up here. A Korok? Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Okay, so that's all fine and well, but I still need to find this guy. Where is he? This isn't him. So he's got to be up above. Almost directly above me. Now I recognize this music. This is from Dragon Roost Island in Wind Waker. It's a remix of that music. But while that song had a kind of almost a samba-like beat to it, this one is a much gentler flute beat. Molly.
Ah.
Oh, my daughter is running around wreaking havoc. I hope she's not bothering you too much, Mr. Traveler. Oh, no worries. On my way, dee-dum-da-da, to practice my singing. Want me to tell you a story? I love stories. Awesome, me too. Once upon a time, my grandpa stopped at a big tree while he was climbing a big mountain and looked below him to the northwest. A big tree on a big mountain and looked northwest. When suddenly he saw a huge snow-white birdie with its wings spread wide. My grandpa took off flying after the snow-white birdie, and as he got a little closer to the white birdie, Grandpa saw something super important inside his belly. The birdie had swallowed... Yeah? I always get sleepy around that part of the story, so I don't remember. Oh, I know where the big tree is, though. It's over there. You see it? Grandpa said he saw the snow-white birdie from that tree. Hum, hum, hum. Now, what did that snow-white birdie swallow? I can't hear the story from Grandpa anymore. Aw, poor kid. Okay, well that's the tree, is it? Let's pin it then. Alright. Okay. They say it's too dangerous to go outside the village right now. But all I want to do is go sing with my sisters at Warbler's Nest. That Divine Beast Vah Medoh is a big jerk. Warbler's Nest? Okay. So where is this guy? Is he up? Do I have to climb up again? Good morning. There have been a lot of troubled faces around here ever since Divine Beast Vah Medoh appeared. When will we be able to go back to living a relaxed life here? Dum da dum. La li le. Ah. Ever since Divine Beast Vah Medoh showed up, my singing voice just hasn't been the same. Okay. So, it's either right above or right below. At this point, I'm thinking above, because I've gone down. I just haven't been able to find him. Okay, well. Looks like I'm climbing again. Okay. So I have max stamina. That means I can only get hearts from now on. Alright, let's see. How did I climb up last time? You know, it has occurred to me that I think I have never seen a Rito flying in this game yet. They've all been on the ground. None of them have been flying. In Wind Waker, we did see them flap around and take off from time to time. Okay, so here's where I found that Korok. Is this guy all the way on top? Looks like the answer just might be yes. And we're getting up into the cold area again. Oh. I just noticed they all have double cold reduction. So, looks like I didn't really waste it that time. I should check out the recipe that I used, because I don't remember at all. Okay. So, Sun Shroom, Warm Cephalina, Summerwing Butterfly, Warm Darner, and a monster part. Well, no wonder I'm getting double cold reduction then, considering how much stuff I used. Okay, if this guy is not up here, and I wasted my time climbing this a second time, I'll be somewhat irate. Okay, seriously, is there anywhere else this guy could possibly be? Okay, who am I looking for again? Oh. So, I have to talk to Saki. And there I was assuming that was Cass's family. Well, I guess I should read, the, quest notifications more frequently. Okay. Hi.
Oh.
Forgive my intrusion, but I overheard you speaking with the Elder. It sounds like you intend to help my husband Teba in the fight against Medoh. But to tell the truth, there's not much I can do for you right now beyond telling you where my husband went. Well, that's exactly what I need, actually. Where did he go? Well, my husband headed to a place called the Flight Range.
Eh?
It's in Dronok's Pass at the base of the Hebra Mountains. It's a place where Rito warriors prepare for aerial combat. I imagine he's gone there to gather weapons for another run at Medoh. As it happens, he made his way to the flight range on foot this time. If you take off from Rivali's Landing, it's a straight shot down to the flight range. Rivali's Landing is a memorial to the Rito champion, Rivali, so named in the hope that none might forget the events of that horrible day. Ah, so this is where the memory pops up. Okay.
Impressive, I know. Very few can achieve a mastery of the sky. Yet I have made an art of creating an updraft that allows me to soar. It's considered to be quite the masterpiece of aerial techniques, even among the Rito. With proper utilization of my superior skills, I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon.
So much for
Now
that.
then, my ability to explore the firmament is certainly of note. But let's not, pardon me for being so blunt, let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the Rito. Yet despite these truths, it seems that I've been tapped to merely assist you. All because you happen to have that little darkness-sealing sword on your back. I mean, it's just asinine. Unless you think you can prove me wrong, maybe we should just settle this one-on-one. But where? Oh, I know. How about up there? Oh, you must pardon me. I forgot you have no way of making it up to that Divine Beast on your own. Good luck sealing the darkness!
Finally got one of those memories voice acted. Yeah, I'm going to have to replay this game just to see all those. Yeah, what? Descendant? Descendant, are you alright? My apologies, I fear I said far too much. If there's anything you do not understand, please do not hesitate to ask. Okay, well... So now I need to go there. I thought that was just a mini-game. Turns out, it is in fact where I need to go to proceed with the plot. Tell me about Teba. My husband is very impulsive. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no reasoning with him. We tried to stop him from going off to fight Medoh on his own, but he refused to listen. Though I cannot feign surprise, I did marry a Rito warrior after all. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Revali? Revali is the legendary Rito warrior. All the warriors here idolize him. My husband is no exception. He's always talking about turning our son Tulin into a warrior just like Revali. When they go and play together, he's really training him at the flight range. I've never wanted my sweet Tulin to become a warrior myself. Yeah, I think we're finished, but thanks for the info.
Hi.
Good day. Good day. Good response. Great kids are great greeters. That's what my dad always says. Oh, listen to this. Dad promised he'd play with me later. Cool. Totally. Spread your wings at the flight range and it's like, whoosh, you go flying way high. Flight range? That place over there with the flag is the flight range. I hope Dad comes back soon. I want to go play there. Okay, well, since it's already kind of opened up, let's head on over. And the test at the shrine was pretty appropriate, now that I think of it. Because it was all about, you know, flying on hidden currents of wind, etc. And I was sort of thinking that on the climb up to the top of Rito Village there, I'd wasted that anti-cold elixir, but hey, I'm coming here anyway, so... Turns out it's not such a waste after all. Okay. And let's see. I really do need, I believe, that quick shooting bow. And I don't have the space for it, so I can get another one of those knight's bows almost any time I want. I wonder why this fellow came on foot rather than flying here. Maybe his wings were injured? I still feel it's probable that the Rito created paragliders in the first place. Okay, so the fire's lit. Where is he? There he is. And let's take the swallow bow and equip it. Alright. I think we're all set. Now let's sort that. Because it was rankling me how unsorted it was. These look okay. Just noticed I don't have very many spear weapons, do I? Only the flame spear and the thunder spear. Ah, I was thinking he was drinking. He's actually preparing his weapon.
Yeah?
He looks much fiercer than his wife.
I don't know you. And I'm actually pretty busy here. You should probably go.
Yeah, I really missed out on a lot of voice acting. Do you need something? I'm busy here. I can help you.
Hmm?
Help me? With what exactly? Vah Medoh. Let me get this straight. Some random hireling wants to help me bring down Divine Beast Vah Medoh. I'm not buying it. What's your name, stranger? I'm Link. Link, huh? Well, Link, I'm Teba, but you already knew that. I'm guessing the Elder asked you to come here and talk some sense into me. Am I right? That's right. Just like the Elder to trust any fool wandering into town. Look, you seem like an alright guy, but let's make one thing clear. I'm not going anywhere. As a Rito warrior, I can't rest until my people are safe. There's only one way I'm going back to Rito village. And that is... once Divine Beast Vah Medoh falls from the sky. If I have to kill Medoh, so be it. Only then will I return to the village. Fine, then let's get started. Are you serious? Ha! Well, far be it for me to talk you off the ledge. But it's as the Elder said, the only way to stop Divine Beast Vah Medoh is to get inside it. Fat chance of that happening. There's no way we can set foot in Medoh. Well, I've done it to all the other Divine Beasts. I'm sure I can do it to this one also. So not only are you wingless, you're brainless too. Let me fill you in. The only people able to enter the Divine Beasts are the 5 champions of old. And unfortunately for us and the rest of Hyrule, they all died 100 years ago. If it hadn't been for Ganon... Never mind. Let's focus on bringing down Medoh, one step at a time. If we approach Medoh recklessly, its cannons will blast us out of the sky before we even get close. So I'm going to need to test you before I take you with me. We Rito warriors use the updraft in this ravine to hone our aerial archery skills. The updrafts are so strong here that a person could just hold open a cloth over their head and float up easily. Now let's see what you're capable of. You'll have to maneuver through the air and destroy 5 of the targets set up in this valley in 3 minutes. Okay, any pointers? Using a bow in midair is just like using a bow on the ground, but you'll probably want a bow suited for long-range engagement. Use your arrows to destroy 5 targets in 3 minutes. If you can't do that, you don't stand a chance against Medoh. Are you ready to be tested? Yeah, I'm ready. Then go destroy 5 targets with your arrows. Long range, huh? So maybe the Gerudo bow would be better.
Hey, not bad.
Okay, where's the next one? Over there.
Keep it up. That's it. One more.
Really, just one? That'll be easy. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, come on back. Not bad at all for a Hylian. I've got to tell you, Link, when you first showed up, I thought someone was pulling a prank on me. But after seeing you handle that bow, I can tell you're the real deal. You must have seen a battle or two. Yeah, a few. Don't be modest. I can tell just by looking at you. Link, I feel I've heard the name somewhere before. Well, if you really want to help me bring down Medoh, it's now or never. I'll get you into position so you can give its cannons all you've got. Inside that treasure chest is a bow I've modified. Take it and let me know when you're ready. Okay. Well, if it's a bow he's modified, I probably should take it. So, Falcon bow. Okay. Highly refined Rito bow created by a master Rito craftsman. Rito warrior's favorite for its superior rate of fire, which helps them excel even further in aerial combat. And it has better durability. Okay. Okay, it's time to face Divine Beast Vah Medoh. Normal arrows won't put a dent in those cannons. You'll need to hit them with bomb arrows. These are a precious commodity, so don't expect me to do this again, but take these bomb arrows. Okay. And also, it'll be cold up there. You'll want to prepare a warm meal or bring some warm clothes. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright. But let me ask you something. Why are you doing this? Why risk your life to bring down Medoh? I'm out to rescue Zelda. Zelda? That's the name of the princess Rivali served 100 years ago at Hyrule Castle. I don't know what she has to do with Divine Beast Vah Medoh, but whatever. As long as you're helping me bring down Medoh, your motivation is fine by me. Right. Get on. Okay. So another bomb arrow course. Alright, it's showtime. Man, even I feel like I'm going to freeze up here. There's Divine Beast Vah Medoh. It has this barrier up again. What a pain. What's wrong, Link? Too scared to talk? No, I'm just your standard silent protagonist is all. Let's go over the plan. See those cannons? I'll draw their fire. While I'm doing that, use your bomb arrows to destroy the cannons. Got it so far? If you need to withdraw for a bit, just spread your cloth and float straight up in the updraft for a while. I'll take that as a sign that we need to regroup. Don't bother aiming for anything covered by Meadow's barrier. It's impenetrable. Whatever you do, don't get close enough to touch it. And finally, I know I've said this a few times already, but don't forget your cold protection. We can move whenever you're ready. Let's go. Alright. Now go blow up those cannons.
Here we go. We're in high. Out of the way. Be careful! Watch out! We're in hot exit! Hot.
Okay. So far, so good.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Alright. But my hands are sweaty. Okay, yeah, let's go with, a longer range bow.
You holding up okay?
Just fine, thank you. Darn it. Bad angle. Okay, so I have 2 more golden bows. Better durability and quick shot. Let's go with durability for now. Actually, no, quick shot. Oh, I missed.
One more.
And it should be right over here. Who's it aiming for? Oh, him. Yep, we're fine.
We did it!
Okay. That wasn't too bad. Shields down, Captain.
Well done, Link. That thing is history.
Okay. So we're moving in, right? Well, I'm moving in. Ah,
Bad news, Link.
he took some hits.
Looks like I got hit pretty good back there. I think I need to get back to the flight range. I just hope that I can make it back. You head down to Meadow. Good luck.
Hey, I was pronouncing it correctly.
It's all you.
All right. Yeah, he pronounced it Meadow just like I've been. So, yeah. I wonder, Meadow, what's that a reference to? I mean, we had Naburus and we had Rito. Or was it Ruta? Well, anyway, we had them. The other three were named after the sages from Ocarina of Time. But Meadow?
Well now, I've seen that face before. I had a feeling you would show up eventually, but making me wait 100 years is a bit indulgent.
Oh, calm down.
You're here to wrest control of Meadow away from Ganon, correct?
Well, yeah.
If so, then the first thing you'll want to do is find yourself a map.
As usual.
That guidance stone has the information for the layout of this Divine Beast. Can you make it there?
Oh, yeah. No problem. Okay, so I don't need to use the golden bow anymore. Let's switch to this one. And let's switch away from the bomb arrows? Okay. Alright. Okay, what is this? Seriously. Still pretty cold. Wow. I might have to retreat to get more cold resistance if I don't have enough. Okay, I don't see the eyeball for that one. Oh, look, there's a guardian over there. do that. Oh well. Okay then, so I need to get across. And... there's an eyeball up there. Okay. Let's take care of that. Okay, so need to get across, and that means what the? Where does that go? Where? Vah Medoh. Maybe it's called that because there's a meadow on top of it. I mean, it's pretty mossy, and it looks like there's even grass here and there. Is this the head or the tail? Really can't tell. It's the final boss. It's the boss arena. I can tell that much. Need to get across this gap. Okay, how many cold elixirs do I have left? 4, eh? Okay. Yeah, I might have to make some more, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. Okay, now I've got the map. So the question now is, exactly what kind of control does this give me over the Divine Beast? I mean, what can I make it do? I mean, with the elephant, I could change the location of his trunk so that it could blow water into the place. And with the camel, I could change the orientation of the innermost chamber to open various doors and whatnot. And with the gecko, I could rotate it 90 degrees. Looks like this one's also tilt, according to the map there.
You'll need to look closely at your map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that will activate Medoh are marked by those glowing points. You'll need to activate all of the terminals to take back control.
Yeah, that's usual.
Think you're up to it?
Okay. Alright, so I understand now. By tilting Vah Medoh one way or the other, I can make these line up. That should open the way to various locations. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Which direction am I feeling? Okay, let's try tilting it down. Okay, does that do me any particular good? Oops. Okay, so by pushing that over there... Ooh, ice arrows. Okay. Those come in handy every now and then. Okay, so I need to smack that thing into that switch, which means I need to open one of the doors. If I tilt up, so hold on a second. What good did this do? Cannot see. There we go. So yeah, I had to get a good running start
There
with
are
that.
4 terminals remaining. Still a ways to go.
I had to give this device a good running start to hit that switch with enough force. Now let's see, how am I supposed to open this door? And what's in there anyway? Another terminal, so yeah, I have to open this door somehow. Doesn't do it. Hoping to make it stop halfway through. But that didn't do the trick. Okay. More bomb arrows. It's always helpful. And an ancient shaft. Those aren't as rare as ancient cores, but you still don't see them very often. That looks like a big eyeball. I think I'm gonna have to fly over there. Can't take a picture of these things? Okay. Spit out a bubble. Before I destroy you, you aren't. Okay. Something tells me I have to fly over there. I mean, there is a control unit over there. I can see it from here. The question is, how do I get to it? See what happens. Wow, okay. Brought me further up than I expected. There's a platform to stand on out there. Oh, cold resistance wore off. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to retreat to make more of these. Sun Shroom, Warm Cephalina, Soaring Butterfly, Warm Donor, Moblin Fang. Okay, I can... I probably should write that down. And then again, that isn't too difficult to remember. Even for me. Ugh. Blast it. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now. Any more? Or just those two types? Oh. Okay. Okay, first things first. Oh, just not enough height. Yeah, so what is this? Ah, it opens a window in there. That does little to no good. Oh, I see. Now, yeah. How do I move it? It's magnetic. Can I get it through? I can't. There we go.
There are 3 terminals remaining. Keep going.
I intend to. But I do think I'm going to have to retreat, at least briefly. In order to get more cold suppression items. Okay. We're on a roll.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're almost there.
You sound so shocked. So they're one at each wingtip. So the question is, how do I get there? That was the wrong way. Perfect. Okay. Now they should all three be able to move freely back and forth. Oh. I just had an idea. Specifically, how to get that treasure chest on the high ledge over there. That treasure chest right there. I'll fly straight ahead. And because it's below me, that means... Ah. A Royal Claymore, eh? I have a fair number of two-handed weapons as it is. I think I can go without. Okay, now the question becomes, how do I open this door? There is a terminal back here, so I need to open it. Offhand, I don't see a switch. Railing. Is that it? So what happens if I tilt it up so that the cart should come to me? Well, well, well. Ha!
Just one terminal remaining. What do you know?
Smug jerk. All right. No railing, no cart. I have to get over there directly in some way. Can I... No, I can't zoom in. And my current cold resistance is almost gone again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and make some more, I think. Well, I do have quite a bit left. Just the one. Actually, two. Okay. How do I get over there? Okay, I've got a thought, but first... If I want to get behind a wall, just in case. If I tilt it up, or rather tilt it down, it's below me. So maybe, just maybe, if I get a bit of height, maybe if I just take off from here. Okay. Ah.
That was the last terminal. Now you just need to start the main control unit. I want you to take a good look at your map. There should be a new glowing point on there. Well, flap to it.
Oh, be patient. I've been waiting 100 years. You can wait a few more minutes. Okay. Boss fight next. Okay, let's make it easier to get out of here. Yeah. Had a nice long episode where I just took care of business. It's gone about an hour and a half so far. But this, I believe, is the time to cut the video. So I will see you next time, YouTube viewers, on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, as we take on whatever Blight Ganon is here. You know, I'm not feeling very confident about this, because I suspect it's going to be another fast-moving enemy, much like Thunder Blight Ganon was. And again, my reaction times just stink. On the other hand, I do have one small advantage. I know for a fact that I need to use stasis, because I've already used Cryonis and Magnesis and Remote Bombs. So this is the boss fight in which I use stasis. I know that much. But aside from that, not very confident. Still, I have to do it in order to get through the game, so there you go. Well, so anyway, as I was saying, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as we fight Wind Blight Ganon or Air Blight Ganon or whatever they end up calling him. See you then.